Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing another StarCraft 2 1 versus 1, and this is game 2 out of the 3 that I have. That doesn't mean that it's a best of 3, by the way. Between MarineKing and mTwDIMAGA, mTwDIMAGA I guess. So yeah, I have 3 games from these guys. Because all 3 of them were recommended. As I said, it doesn't mean they only play the best of 3. It can be a best of 5, it can be a best of 7, but yeah, I just only have 3 games. So yeah, that's because if they play a game that's not highly recommended, then I won't cast it, because there are lots of recommended games for me. And if you have a recommended game from something you've seen, or I don't know, if you have a request for a certain player, then send me a message or leave a comment or do both. Or if you're wondering how to send a message, just click on my name somewhere, I don't really care. So then you go to the channel page, and on the right side of the channel page it says about Casual Pro Gamer or something like that, and there's a little drop down menu, a little triangle with a drop down menu. If you click that, you get the option to send to either report, block, or to what's happening here? Yeah, you can either block me or send me a message. I'm completely thrown off from what's happening here. It seems we have a 6 pool, and I didn't see that. But he is just sending in his entire troop to this base, hoping that there's nothing up. And the enemy indeed did go for a fast command center. And he is now royally screwed. Oh, he didn't block this, really? But it doesn't matter, the Zerglings are in, and he knows that he is screwed anyway. So yeah, if you block it in, you still have no chance to win this, but yeah, this is not going anywhere. He has no troops, he only has SCVs, but the SCVs cannot go up against the Zerglings. Of course the SCVs can go up against the drones, but that is beside the point, because really, yeah, oh by the way, if he destroyed this as well, so if he destroys this supply depot as well, the Terran won't even be able to make a Marine once this is done. Obviously that's because there are too many SCVs to do that, so or to enable him to make a Marine. But yeah, well, that doesn't really matter. So he's chasing all of these SCVs. There are quite a few SCVs actually. I don't know how many there are. There you go, 11 SCVs. They can actually take out these Zerglings pretty easily, but he's trying to juke them around the map. And in the meantime, he's, as you can see, building up this this Marine that's coming out, that's going to come out at some point, and going to try to make a bunker. But yeah, the bunker will go up. But yeah, there's the first Marine. And the Marine will fend off all of this. Unfortunately, he didn't retreat his drones. He could have retreated his drones way earlier, get some mining going, because he still doesn't have any mining going. And I'm not actually sure who has the most at this point, but there are Zerglings coming in, so I would have to say that the Zerg player is still at an advantage. He's going to take down this, I think. Yeah, that would be the best thing to do. Can actually leave it in the red, but no, he's going to take it all the way down, and there you can see it. There's no way he's going to produce anything now, because he has to produce supply depot first, and he can now take out some of the SCVs, because the Marines are going to have a hard time defending this, and they're going to have to come out of their bunker to do so. He has 3 Marines out, but still 13 out of 11, so he still needs a supply depot to make this work, to make new Marines. But the Marines are doing a terrific job of holding off this push. And actually, yeah, if he sent back his drones a little bit earlier, he would have had a massive advantage here. And now it's kind of equal. It's not entirely equal, but it is kind of equal. A great attack anyway, but an even more beautiful defense. Sending those SCVs all around the map kind of saved him, because if all of those Zerglings didn't chase, but instead took down these barracks, it would have been a whole different story. Anyway, the barracks is rallied to the bunker, so that if he produces a marine, it will immediately get the extra protection, and he doesn't have to watch it. But it doesn't matter, he's going to go aggressive on these guys. And yeah, that was not a good plan. Loses all 3 of his marines, so now the attack is back on. Oh my god! So now the Zerglings have the advantage, because unit-wise, it is 5 Zerglings versus 2 marines. Yeah, that's still in the advantage of the marines, I have to feel. And I didn't think that he would have 2 up already. But yeah, of course, he is producing them non-stop. Because, well, that's what you do in these cases. You want to have some defense going. And, oh, going to take out this SCV, but he can't catch up. Catching SCVs really difficult with non-upgraded Zerglings. Because you can, of course, buy the speed upgrade, and then it's really easy. But the speed upgrade actually costs you a lot of mineral, a lot of gas, and he doesn't have gas yet, I think. No, he's making his first extractor now. So, oh, let's see the income. It is 19 harvesters versus 17, that's all I wanted to see. But the Terran is mining gas, and of course has those mules, and is going to do fine. The hatchery is coming up. But yeah, there's a bigger army now for the Terran player. He has similar income, he just has gas going, and well, with that he's going to build a whole lot of stuff, and well, he's going to expand as well, but he's not going to expand straight up here. He's going to build it over here, probably upgrade it to an orbital command over here, and then going to fly it over to this base, because he can now defend it. And wow, this is just insane. You saw the little thing there where he ran up and immediately ran back. He thought there were marines on top here. With marines on top, you can actually shoot at the Zerglings while they come up. So he immediately turned back to see if there were marines up there. But there weren't, because nobody shot at him, so he immediately turned back and ran onto the ramp. So Tech Lab coming up. The Tech Lab is going to be attached to the starport, and he is going for those Banshees, because cloaked Banshees are probably undefendable with this. Yep, he only has the starport, the spawning pool going. And with only a spawning pool, you're not going to defeat cloaked Banshees. You're not even going to defeat the Banshees, probably. And he has 2 gas geysers going now to refineries up. And yeah, with this, I have to say that even though the aggression came out from the Zerg player early on, it is going to be the Terran player who draws the longest straw here. And who is going to come out ahead. But man, this was pretty close to a finish right there in the beginning. He just chased the SCVs a little bit too much, or with too many units basically. And now we have factory units coming in, but those are not the problem. I mean, they're already causing a lot of trouble, but they're not even the most important unit that's coming up. The most important unit that's going to come up are those cloaked Banshees, and there's the cloak, there is the first Banshee coming out, and is he going to be able to defend it? He does have an evolution chamber, which means that he can actually defend against it now, technically, but he still has to buy the build the spore crawler, and then his queens can defend against it. But then, even then, it is hard to defeat it. Even then, the Banshee with proper micro can pick off a whole bunch of drones and do very well. So wow, The Hellions go down, and I can totally see why this was a recommended game. But the Hellions go down, although there are still a few. There's still 2 of them. Yeah, still 2 of them on the map. A few Marines are still on the map, but that's really not the point of this. The point is, well, there's these Banshees that are going to come in. Where? I can't see them. Are they already in the base? Yeah, they're already in the base. There's only 1 Cloak Banshee and he's not microing it. Come on, micro your Banshees. Oh, he's out of energy. But he did get 8 kills. That's not enough. He can easily get like 20 kills. But yeah, the Spore Crawlers are up. So Cloak Banshee is no longer a real threat. There's another one over here, and there's nothing over here, so you can still pick at the entrance, but that is not a really big deal. Obviously they're really hard to take out, the buildings in the entrance. As you can see, 750 health, 300 health. Yeah, that just takes a long time to take down with 1 Banshee. And by that time he will fly in one of his overseers, and I don't know if he has any overseers yet, but yeah, now he's building one, so he will have one up, and going to be able to defend with the queens, because the queens run pretty quickly on this creep. And look at that, another Cloak Banshee. It's not going to do a whole lot this time. Man. This is really a crazy game. Considering this is semi-finals or something from the tournament that's mentioned in the title. I forgot the name, but I will put it in the title. Considering that, this is crazy. I don't know if this is actually the semi-finals, but I know the other games were from the semi-finals, and they were kind of launched at the same time or uploaded at the same time. So I kind of assume it is. 7 kills for this Banshee, which is still full health but out of energy. And yeah, this one he microed correctly, because he actually got it back to safety once it ran out of energy. And that means that yeah, this base was harassed a little bit. But 7 kills is not really enough to make up for the cost of the Banshee. Of course, the 15 kills that he got with while losing only 1 Banshee, that is yeah, that's going to really put him ahead now. And the drop is going to come in. Roach is out though, so the roaches are going to hold off this this drop pretty easily. Obviously, oh, they're running away. They can't really go up against the medeffects, because the medeffects obviously fly and they do not, or they can't shoot air. But the medeffects get taken out, or almost taken out. One of them gets taken out, the second one almost gets taken out by the queens. Nice defense. He did realize in time that there was something coming up, and he rallied all of his troops to that point. Wow, Banshee's still here. It is guarding the entrance. There's not a whole lot that can shoot at the Banshee. It's only the queens, and the queens, yeah, you can actually shoot down the queens with a few Marines and a Banshee, so or a few Banshees. But the queens are going to spread the creep, trying to, yeah, the range on the queens, by the way, is much bigger than the range on the Banshee. Banshees are relatively short range, which is one good thing if you're fighting against them, and one bad thing if you're fighting with them. But yeah, it's hard to deal with Cloak Banshees. And look at that expansion, man. He just has 3 expansions up already, while the Zerg only has 2. So I have to feel that, yeah, it is really going to be the Terran player who wins here. It is, yeah, it's just insane how far this Terran has come from being almost killed at minute 4 or so. But it is getting close to him actually winning. And yeah, well, there's really nothing stopping him at this point. The Banelings are coming in though. But look at that! Lifting all of those guys back up and now going to drop them very spread. And yeah, the Banelings really don't want to mess with that. The Medevacs are going to get taken out by the Infestors because he is building a crap ton of Infestors here. And well, one of the bases, oh no, it's not down yet. I thought one of the bases would go down. But no. They're not clumping up his Marines. And that means that these Infestors are not nearly as effective as they could have been. Yeah, well, that's the way it goes. If you play well against spellcasters, you normally get, or sneaky units, well, things like that. And you normally get more out of it than they get out of it. And yeah, I still consider the Infestors kind of sneaky units. But eventually, yeah, he just got out macroed. Too many bases for the Terran player. Terran player, as I said, getting his third expansion up, his fourth base. And his Zerg player just couldn't make it work. Very nice aggression. And just an awesome game in general. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time. GG.